What's up? What's up? Back again. UFC 254 is going down this weekend. Really excited about it. Khabib Nurmagomedov taking on Justin Gaethje. In co-main, we have Robert Whittaker and Jared Cannonier. Should be a good one. Not gonna get into the whole full-blown picks with Rich. Just gonna give you my pick of the night, as you can see from the title. If there's one pick, one good bet, one successful thing that's gonna make us all some money, what is it? What are my feelings on it? Well, I feel that there's a lot of good contenders and there's a lot of good fights on there. Not all the odds are right where I like to see them personally, but there is one that's almost a pick 'em, only a little bit of slight juice on one of them, and that's Robert Whittaker versus Jared Cannonier. I love this fight. This should be a close fight. I think the odds makers are a little off on this one. I know, again, almost a pick 'em fight, but there is a little bit more juice going in to Jared Cannonier. Why? Don't know. Why do you guys think? No idea. Injuries with Robert Whittaker. Who really knows? But take advantage. I say this is the one where you say, who has more experience? Who has heavy hitting power? Yeah, okay, he's been out for a little while, but he's back. Coming off that win to Darren Till, making it look easy. He's back. I love Robert Whittaker in this one. Jared Cannonier is no slouch. And speaking of punching power, Jared Cannonier on the feet does have the advantage. He is a powerful, powerful striker. But, MMA, we talk MMA, let's talk mixed martial arts. It's not just about the power. We all know that. Robert Whittaker is well rounded. He's got some power too. And yeah, there's going to be some haters out there that say his chin's been tested and he can't stand with him. Listen, he can get it done. What do you guys think? Comment down below, of course. Comment now, comment after you guys see this, after it's posted. But I'm really curious on to what everybody else is saying, what everybody else is thinking about this one. But I really think this is going to be a close fight. And I think Robert Whittaker is going to win by decision. I think that he can take Jared Cannonier down. And we've never seen Cannonier really on the mat. We've seen him getting taken down, and then we've seen him pop back up, and which is good. He's got some decent takedown defense. Blah 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 blah. But what happens when he can't get back up and he's on the mat with somebody like Robert Whittaker? Well-rounded, BJJ brown belt. He's been there. He's been through the trenches. And there you go. There you go. Same feeling, man. I just have a lot of confidence in him. He's a younger fighter, 29 years old. It doesn't always mean everything, but he's been in there mentally. He's more experienced. We all know this. Let's take a look at his history. So yeah, he was winning, 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 and I think he's still in his prime. Israel Adesanya is no joke. Lost to Israel Adesanya, got knocked out by him. But before that, he was on a streak. Fought Yoel Romero twice. Jacare Sosa fought him. Derek Bronson, Rafael Natal, Uriah Hall. The list goes on and on. Former interim champion, which I don't really count that. I don't know if you guys do. Former uh, former middleweight champion. What's not to love about Robert Whittaker? He's humble. He was making me a little nervous pre-fight interview. He was talking to the press, and he said, and this could be a good thing too. So let's not get crazy. But he did say something about he doesn't want to put too much emotion into it. Um, um, he doesn't want to focus too much on the win, which had me a little bit doubtful for a second. But you know what? Maybe that's good. Maybe as far as pressure goes, he's been in there. He knows what gets him going and what's going to hurt him. As far as putting too much pressure on himself, maybe that was a good thing. So yeah, Jared Cannonier. I'm just going to talk about him again. If he can stuff the takedown, he's got those heavy hands on the feet, leg kicks. Remember how he took out Anderson Silva? Now Anderson Silva does have those small, narrow chicken legs, so he might not be the best example, but he still, regardless, took him out with leg kicks, punches, fierce, fierce puncher. We just haven't seen the other aspect. Now, if I thought that Cardi was an issue because it's a 3 round fight, we haven't really seen him get taken down into those deeper rounds, with championship rounds, I would definitely for sure say Robert Whittaker all day. I would say put the house on it. But we haven't been exposed to Jared Cannonier in those later rounds. So I'm gonna assume that his cardio can keep up. We all know that Robert Whittaker's been there. His cardio can keep up. I think Robert Whittaker has to keep moving, move those feet. He does not want to get low kicked by this guy. He does not want to do that. He's had his injuries, and yeah, we don't want to see a knee blown or anything like that. So he's got to keep moving. Got to keep his hands up. He does not want to get clipped by Cannonier. Again, said it about 5 times right now with that power. He's got to take that serious. But I think if he keeps moving, stay with him. Maybe the first round, test him out. He doesn't want to think that Cannonier is more superior on the feet. He's gotta stay in there for at least a round. Then maybe two. If it does go into the third, if there's an opportunity to take him down, show him that mixed martial arts is more than just punching, more than just boxing, and commit to that and get on top, possibly a submission. I think Robert Whittaker can do it. So I'm blabbling here, guys. That is my pick of the night. I say go with Robert Whittaker, whether you want to put him on a parlay, single bet. I'm gonna look more like a single bet to me. I think that's gonna be the way to go. Just me personally, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Of course, again, this is an almost pick 'em fight, so you're not going to be paying too much juice. Maybe a little bit. I think he was a 105 last time I looked. Cannonier, I think, was a 115, minus 115, 120. So fairly close. Some honorable mentions. I do want to, a couple of people that I do want to look at. Don't take my word for it. I'm not saying to take them. I'm just saying to go further, dig deep, do your own research. Just a couple of names. Alex Oliveira, he's fighting. Hmm. Interesting. He's actually fighting a new guy too. New guy coming into the UFC. He's 12-0. He looks really good. But Alex Oliveira, he's been there. Exciting fighter. You guys all heard of him. You guys know him. Who else do we have on here? Um, Tai Tuivasa. I would look at that fight too. That looks like a good one to possibly take. Again, not saying to do anything. I don't want to get in trouble if you guys lose. I feel good about Robert Whittaker, but these are just some honorable mentions. And then main event, of course, can't forget about this one. Justin Gaethje, does he have a chance? I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that one, but I wouldn't put anything past this guy. I mean, he's been looking good ever since he started doing what he's been doing and taking things a little bit more serious. And not serious that he wasn't before, but just putting more of a technical aspect to his game. I don't know. Read these comments, guys. So yeah, I wouldn't put anything past him. Definitely not saying to put the house on him, but he's a good size underdog. I'm trying to get these odds here. Um, yeah, I don't have access to the odds right now, but he's a good size dog. Just take a look at it. Of course, you guys are probably going to be looking at it anyway. Main event. Really, oh man, exciting fight. Can't wait for this one. Win or lose, whoever wins or loses. But take a look at Justin Gaethje. Even for small, just go small. You don't have to do anything too crazy, too big. But there could be some potential there, depending on which Habib shows up. I know the passing of his father. That could be a neutral thing, or what I'm thinking is that could fire him up like Mike Tyson back in the 90s, just coming out angry at the world, or it can make it so it's not as good for him. Unfortunately, things like that happen, and Habib, he's a warrior, man, and I know he was really close to his father. So, I mean, who knows mentally, what he's going through as far as when it comes to the fighting. So, that's all I got. I don't want to stay on here too long. This was supposed to be actually a lot faster, but I started rambling. But yeah, Robert Whittaker, look at that fight. I'm feeling confident. We still got a couple more days, so you don't have to write anything in stone. I told you a couple of the other fighters. If you guys have any other fighters that make sense, I don't want to see any minus 600s or minus 500s. To me, those don't make any sense unless you're throwing them on like a huge parlay or something like that. But yeah, definitely comment in the chat, comment down below, and let us all know what you guys think. UFC 254 going down this weekend. Oh, and remember too, because this kind of caught me off guard a couple of days ago when I found out that the early prelims on the West Coast, I'm on the West Coast, start at 7:30 in the morning, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get up a little earlier than usual, and then the regular prelims start at I think it was 9 o'clock, and then the main card, the pay-per-view card, starts at 11. So just be aware that I've heard it a couple of times, but if I wasn't really in the news like I normally am, I probably would have missed it, and you do not want to miss this fight. So yeah, anything else to add? Hit us all up down below. I don't know if you guys are there now. Probably gonna get off of here in a minute. Yeah, and then just enjoy the fights. Like this video. I got more videos coming. Of course, I have to do these live videos just because of timing. I've have less and less time these days to put these things together. But yeah, enjoy the fights. Talk to you guys soon. And yeah, good luck with whatever you do. You listen to me, listen to my other picks that I gave you, or you do something on your own. Just good luck. It's all about winning. Win, win, win. Talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.